Let's talk about this. Apparently, the US government is asking automakers to help boost weapons production in a World War II style push. The same companies that sell trucks, SUVs, and heated seats may now help build missiles, munitions, and counter-drone systems. That's where we are now. For years, car ads promised freedom, horsepower, and financing. Now the national message is, can this assembly line make tactical hardware by Friday? Beautiful. According to reports, defense officials held talks with companies like Ford Motor, General Motors, GE Aerospace, and Oshkosh Corporation about using factory capacity, workers, and expertise to expand military production. Because when supply chains get serious, Detroit gets a phone call. And to be fair, it makes sense. Automakers know scale, they know logistics, they know robotics, they know how to turn raw materials into machines fast. That matters when conflicts are draining stockpiles and governments realize freedom requires restocking. But let's pause for the irony. For decades, factories were optimized for consumer demand. Build more cars, cut costs, speed up output. Now the question is, can capitalism pivot from crossovers to combat systems? What a timeline. Because this is not as simple as swapping cup holders for ammunition. Weapons manufacturing requires specialized parts, security clearances, regulations, defense contracts, classified standards, and supply chains that can't be delayed. Different vibe. And there's another issue. Back in World War II, America had massive industrial capacity and a workforce built for wartime conversion. Today, factories are leaner, supply chains are global, skilled labor is tighter. Everything runs on just-in-time systems that panic when one bolt arrives late. Yes, the patriotic montage may need a software update, but the bigger story is this. The line between civilian industry and national security is getting thinner. Auto plants, AI companies, drone startups, robotics firms, chip makers, logistics networks. The future battlefield may depend as much on factories and code as tanks and troops. That's a major shift. It also means future careers may grow in places people overlook. Advanced manufacturing, defense tech, industrial automation, cybersecurity, supply chain resilience, robotics maintenance, and AI-enabled production systems. Because the new arsenal might be built by engineers with tablets instead of mechanics with clipboards. No, your next pickup truck probably won't launch countermeasures. But if governments are calling automakers for help, industrial capacity is now strategic power. And in this era, the companies that build fastest may matter as much as the ones that fight hardest. The next time someone says manufacturing is old economy, remind them the future may still come off an assembly line. Join us at the Future of Work Training Institute to learn more.